Hey, what it do? Everyday people, man. We up in this thing. Lit back once again. Yeah, man. We got another good video for y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button as y'all come in. Share this out to your friend. Make sure y'all check me out on Facebook, Everyday PJ on Facebook. We also got Everyday PJ on Twitch. Yep, we be lit all over. All right, so without further ado, we got another good video for y'all tonight. Okay, so I just want y'all to, sit back, tap in. Let me know. I gotta watch out from my other phone. I can't even see the comments tonight, but I'm gonna be checking out the comments and hopefully, y'all rocking with me like we supposed to. Let's see here. All right, shout out to everybody. Shout out to the mods in the chat. We got Melissa, Margot, the everyday people, Pressure, Empress, Laura, Veronica. There's Keisha, Letitia, Rhonda, LaShonda, Donna, LaRonda. All right, let's get into the video.
And every time so y'all, back to story time, cause I'm tired of this girl messing with me about a nigga that baby I ain't got no control over him. That ain't my fault. So boom, Mag 7. A trail ride, little thing that, me and my homies ended up pulling up to. So boom, I'm dressed up, I got my button down, I got my blue jean on, I got, all my stuff on that, that's trail ride apparel. So I'm clean. I'm smelling good. I got my couple buttons up here open or whatever. Got my chain on. I'm fresh. And let me inform y'all, the attention that I get from niggas, I don't ask for it. They give it to me. That ain't got nothing to do with me. And if it's a go, I'm going. Yeah, you talking about? So boom, I'm walking around because I needed a lighter. I needed to spark my cigarette up or whatever. And I needed a lighter. So I asked the dude to let me borrow his lighter. But his partner who was on the side of him, yeah, then taste that gas. But me being me, partner who was on the side of him, yeah, was zoomed in. Taste that gas. But me being me, I ain't gonna say nothing. You gotta make your approach. And honey, I know I smell good, I know I look good. And I know I'm pretty tempting at times. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so yeah, he stand me down, stand me down, stand me down. So boom, I get the light. I light my little cigarette and I'm going on by my business. I'm walking around with a Don Julio bottle in my hand. Not for me to drink per se, but for everybody who I see, who I recognize, hey, he'll take a shot, we turn it up. So boom, I'm looking for my partner in them. I'm walking around the whole little, field or whatever, looking for my partner in them. I'm seeing people that I know. I'm seeing people that, hey, what's up? You that boy from TikTok, you that boy from Instagram, cool little hugs and little excuse me. So boom, I end up running into my partner. His name's Javalen. He from the south side. I'm sure everybody know who Javalen is. But anyway, I end up running into him. We kick in caca and we, laughing, lollygagging and bopping and doing this here and doing that there. Stuff I don't usually do, but with Javalen I always did. Y'all, I look up and the nigga, he damn near my face again. So I'm like, what he got going on? But I ain't gonna lie, y'all. He was dressed to T. But I ain't get close enough to know if he smell good. Y'all know that's my big thing. If a nigga don't smell good, baby, you can't get my attention. No how. Do you hear me? But you got my attention a little bit because you kind of like follow me, and I don't know if you one of the niggas I had to deal with in my past. If you got a pum, and that's what you have to do. You have to unalive a bitch at this point. I don't know what's going on, but I know you handsome. You know what I'm saying? You look the part. You look the, you qualified. But Lord, if I knew now, back then when I first met him, I'd have left this nigga alone because this girl got me fucked up. Because I don't know why she keep bothering me. You know what I'm saying? And now at this point, it's become a harassment. And yeah, action about to be taken at this point. So y'all, Back to story time. So here we go, part 2. So like I said, I was at this trail ride. I was clean, baby. I had them clap daddies on, them lemon pepper steppers, them I got my boots on the ground. Baby, I couldn't be told nothing. Did you hear what I say? So boom, back to the story. So like I say, everybody running around, you know, they see me. They, oh, can I take a picture? Can I have a hug? Can I do this? Can I do that? Evidently, the nigga who was following me or whatever, he knew what was going on. He knew who I was. And evidently, you know, that didn't bother him or whatever. He wanted what he wanted. And I'm cool with that. But, like, stop playing this cat and mouse shit. Like, I don't like all that. You're a grown man. Or whatever. Well, you're a grown man, but you're a YN also. Like, it's crazy to me. But I don't know what you on. Really kind of got my nerves kind of bad. That's why I keep back-to-back train smoking these cigarettes. I don't know who you is or what you on. So, mind you, I got the YNs with me, though. Because everybody who know me, I keep some YNs. But guess what? I'm looking for them. Because I couldn't find them. So, boom. I end up going to the trailer to go get me some food. Everybody know me. I go get me a wine dinner. Shall we? A 6-piece me, please? Yes, ma'am. But I don't know what kind of food truck that was, because that food truck didn't have no drinks. Like, do it? So, yeah, boom. Now I'm drinking now. Now I'm getting tipsy. And now it's like, I'm starting to feel a little good or whatever. And I'm starting to feel myself. Like I said, I'm doing it with my boots. Do you hear me? So I'm walking around, I'm pacing. Now I can't be still because I know you following me or whatever. And I end up running back into my partners. Also some little fine shit, some little females or whatever. So, boom, they wanted some pictures, they wanted to hug, they wanted this, that, and the other. So I end up running to my partners, like I say. So the female was like, oh, who is them? And I was like, them my partners. What you on? But anyway, she ended up wanting to, you know, have an entanglement with one of them. So, you know, me being so messy, I hooked it up. I made it happen. So I went and got her Instagram, got her phone number, went and took it to him. You know, baby, one thing about Ed be on the most. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm okay with that. And if I can help a nigga out, I'm going to do that. Because guess what? Stay out my way. Do you hear me? So, boom, because I noticed that he following me, now my thing is, boom, let me hit it to my car. Mind you, my car like 2.5 miles away. Everybody know how trail ride is. It's 2.5 miles down the dirt road, honey. So, boom, I booked and started hitting it towards my house. And lo and behold, I exit the gate. I'm going down the dirt road. I look back. I see him. He coming, y'all. He coming. He coming. This what things finna get juicy at. Do you hear what I say? So, boom, he coming, he walking down the dirt road. He talking to everybody who passing him up, so evidently everybody know who he is. So, yeah. Part 3, y'all. Good morning, motherfuckers. Part 3. Get up. So, boom, like I said, I was walking back to the car. I made it out the gate. I was walking down. He was behind me or whatever. So, you know, as I got in the distance a little bit, you know, I started hitting my alarm to my car because I was like, damn, how far did I really park? You know, now I'm tipsy and I'm walking and shit or whatever. So, boom, I noticed a female was behind me in the distance a little bit, and I turned around because, yeah, I was cutting my eyes. I wanted to see because, baby, what you finna do? Is you finna unalive me or is you really coming, you know, to unalive me, per se? But anyway, so, yeah. The female had got his attention a little bit. They was talking for a little bit. I kept walking, though, because, baby, look, I know what I know, but, you know, at the same token, I ain't going to look like I'm thirst trapping because, bitch, you know, not that tight. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway. So, boom, I'm caught up in my thoughts a little bit or whatever. So I keeps on walking, and before you know, a car pull up behind me and start flashing bright lights like, nigga, get your ass out the way. So I moves over off the little dirt road into the grass a little bit, and the car pulls up on side of me and lets the window down just a little bit. And I hear a nigga voice say, come on, get in the car, I'm gonna take you to my car. So I'm ducking down a little bit because, baby, dude, wait, get in my car. No, ma'am, you might take me to the hills have eyes, a wrong turn and type shit. I don't know what the fuck you got on. No, sir. So, you know, I keep on walking, but I'm looking, and I say, who is that? And he say to me, stop playing, man. Come on, let me take you to your car. So, baby, I look down and I see who it was, and I'm like, I start clutching my pearls. Because, baby, you can't come pick me up and give me a ride to my You're bold. So I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I got in that car, and then it was nice. So boom, we in the car, he jamming R&B, slow R&B and shit, you know what I'm saying? He ain't say nothing. Basically, you know, I just kept hitting my alarm while we was driving and shit until I saw my car. Once I saw my headlights get to blinking, I'm like, baby, this is my car right here, drive me out. So boom, we pull up to my car, whatever, and he asked me, you know, what's my Instagram and what's my number. So I'm like, okay, maybe he don't know who I am like I thought he did, or maybe he, you know what I'm saying, because he asked my Instagram. Or maybe he know he's showing me on Instagram, he just don't know my Instagram name and want to go ahead and follow me. Whichever the two, boo, let's do it. So from my last experience, you know what I'm saying, I didn't want to give out my number no more, so I just gave him my Instagram. And dip, got in my car, he hadn't already messaged me. Next part. Good morning, motherfuckers, part 3. Part 4. So boom, I get in my car, I plug my phone up, you know, phone damn near dead, or whatever. So I get in my car, I'm looking through my messages, and like I said, he hadn't already messaged me. So boom, the message was like, what you got going? So I was like, nothing, just a little tipsy, gonna go to the house or whatever, bathe and get in the bed, type shit, or whatever. But, you know, that's not until my partners come to the car or whatever. Because of course I can't leave my YNs. So he was like, bet, just let me know when you make it to the house. I'm like, all right, cool. He was like, so do you live alone? And I was like, yeah, but no. Like, yeah, I got my own spot. Like, yeah, I got my own car, I got my own everything. But, you know, the YNs and shit be at my house. So whatever plans you got, it can't be at my house type shit. So he was like, bet, just let me know when you make it home. I was like, for sure, cool. So boom, I end up falling asleep in the car waiting on my YNs or whatever, cause like, what y'all doing? Like, come on. Child, I get woke up, cause mofos out there shooting. So boom, fast forward. I make it to the house to drop them off or whatnot, or whatever. But we texting the whole way, like, while I'm on my way home. And y'all, of course, like any nigga, he trying to get active. And baby, I'm on it. Simple. So yeah, I get home, take my bath, drop the YNs off and shit or whatever. And I put on, you know, me a little comfortable little Nike top and bottom shirt set. And I had to go meet him. But at the same token, y'all, I'm very spontaneous like that. Like, I'm real spontaneous. Like, you know, I'm just not meeting dude or whatever. And then, you know, had to really peep this shirt. He in the trail ride out the south side type shit. So it's like, ooh, this could be crazy. But anybody know Mikey? Baby, I like crazy. What's he? And honestly, I don't give a fuck. So we made it to a little hotel out there on the south side, somewhere out for Cullen or something like that. And to be honest, I don't really know nothing about the south side like that. I'm a north side hoe, yeah. But I'm feeling it. But y'all know, you know, it's really about to go down, because, baby, I was feeling me. Now I'm feeling you. Mind y'all, it's the night of May 7, so it's like, you know, the turn up was real. I ain't gonna lie, it was fun. Like, it gave what it was supposed to give. Period. Big dot. So y'all, then he messaged me and asked me, do I got Cashapp or whatever? So I responded and said, yeah. He was like, send me your Cashapp. I sent him the Cashapp. And he sent me $120 and was like, go pay for a room. So I was like, nigga, you gonna pay for it. So he messaged back like, nigga, you know how this shit go. Don't play like that. I ain't getting out this car until it's time to go in that room. So I'm like, okay. And I did it. Stay tuned for part 5. Part 5. Good morning, princesses and the frogs. Part 5. So boom, I get in the room or whatever, waiting on him. He letting me get in there. I guess he's trying to wait until the coast is clear or whatnot. So I'm like, okay, cool. So boom, I'm in there chilling or whatever. I don't know whether to get naked, what's what. Do he really want to chill a little bit, or he want to get down to business and dip? So I don't know what the fuck he got going on or whatever. But hey, I'm fucking with the vibe, so that's what we're finna do or whatever. So boom, he rattling the door, and I guess I'm not moving fast enough, so he start rattling the shit out that bitch. I'm like, damn, you sound like you trying to get this out on the live of it. So I go to the motherfucking door or whatever. I get to the door, answer the door, he come on in or whatever. He take his head off, he sits on the little counter thing, he sits at the foot of the bed. So So I'm like, boy, you something else or whatever. And he was like, what you mean on something else? He said, come here, what you got going on? So I'm like, damn, you bold. But instantly, I already know this ain't the first time you ever done no shit like this type shit. You know what I'm saying? But lo and behold, y'all, he smell good. He smell like that, what is that shit? Baccarat, whatever the fuck it is. But he smells, oh my God, he smells edible, honey. Fuck edible. He smells eatable. So I walk up to him, you know what I'm saying, and he pulls me in between his legs while he's sitting at the end of the bed or whatever. He rubbing my ass. He looking up at me, so I'm rubbing the back of his head or whatever. His hair feels so good. He got some good ass wave. He had like some Indian shit. Like, I don't know what the fuck that shit was. Nigga, are you 7% India? At this point. So boom, he backs me up a little bit so he can stand up. He stand up, y'all, and he put his lips on me. Oh my God. Yeah. 100% though, I ain't the first. Trust, I'm not the first. He a little too comfortable for me. He's so comfortable, he making me really think, I'm not gay as I think I am, Yeah, y'all. He was rubbing the back of me. He was doing all that or whatever. So shit, next he got to grabbing my shirt from behind and got to pulling it over. Yeah, of course, I went in submission mode. And I lift my hands up so he could take my shirt off, girl. I felt like the queen bee around that bitch. You hear what I say? Type shit. But anyway, so yeah. So boom, he went to doing this little foreplay, went to, sucking all over me and all that. Girl, when he told me to sit down and start lifting my feet, bitch, and then I started licking twirl. I ain't never had no shit like that. Sucking on these here eagle feet I got, bitch. Ooh, bitch, you been wanting this. You been wanting this. You understand what I'm saying? But bitch, here I am, bitch. I'm here. You got it. Yeah, point 6, y'all. So like I said, he had to lift the motherfucking feet. Yes, he lifted them feet and did. Yeah, they ain't the ugliest, but they're a little cute or whatever. Oh shit, I got to be able to lift them up. He lifted them feet. They're a little dirty. Don't worry about it. I was walking outside. But anyway, yeah, he lifted the motherfucking feet. Baby, that tongue went to going through each toe and got to doing. I said, ooh, I ain't never know how good that. Baby, that shit made me start. Yeah, so anyway, back to the story. Y'all, I had never really felt nothing like that, and it felt so good. It felt better than eating my booty cat. Like, y'all, it felt so good on my soul. So yeah, I couldn't take it for too long because it felt too good. So yeah, I was like, let me see what this package holding down here. So yeah, I started putting on the little lap band. Y'all know that's my signature. I'm gonna put on the lap band to let you know, hey, this is what we on, bitch. Let me see how you doing. So yeah, I pulled. It was cool though. It was cool. It wasn't nothing too drastically, it wasn't too yitty. It wasn't nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So he was cool. And he was uncut, y'all. Ooh, Lord, that hurt my feelings. Not that hurt my feelings. He was uncut, y'all. He was not circumcised. But he was clean and he smelled good. Like I say, he smelled like that, I always have trouble saying that, Baccarat, whatever the fuck it was. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But, yeah, he smelled like that. He smelled so good. You could tell he was deodorized real good. He didn't smell like mud, sweat, none of that. So, yeah, we on the one. But I had a little trouble trying to get that motherfucker out the pants because he was so hard. You know what I'm saying? He was so... he had that motherfucker lifted. Do you hear what I'm saying? Higher than the highest praise. That motherfucker was up. But I was trying to get it out that lap band. You know what I'm saying? I was struggling a little bit. But baby, I got it on up out of there, baby. Sure did. Y'all know me. If it's good enough to go in, it's good enough to taste. So I had to put my mouth on it. Sure did. I don't give a fuck. Baby mamas know what it is. Hey, baby, one thing about it, a nigga can't expose me. A bitch can't expose me. Cause this what it is. Yeah, hit up, tatted up, look like the strongest thug. But baby, love me some wee-wee. Don't give a fuck. Bitches, don't be mad at me. Cause guess what? It's good to you, ain't it? Bitch, don't be selfish. So yeah, he went to stepping out his motherfucking pants. I mean, he was coming up out on me, y'all. I'm talking about coming up out on bitch like a million March, bitch, and here I am standing like a soldier, bitch. Cause where that wee at, bitch, too. But y'all, this motherfucker figured out my hot spot. What he do that for? Bitch, when I say he seen, y'all ever been to therapy before? And they put them little sticky pads on you with them wires, bitch, and it felt like tingles going down your back. Bitch, that's what it felt like. Stay tuned for part 7.
Man, they done cut the sound off of Part 7. They are lying. But I ain't gonna lie, man. Bro, the things we do for money, bro. Listening to this story, y'all better hit the like button on this motherfucker. Cause listen, okay, hit the like button. Cause I don't know who enjoying this. I don't think the women enjoying this in the chat, but based on what y'all say, y'all like, y'all don't like these niggas. He out here taking y'all's niggas, okay? So, hit that like button, man. Like me for letting y'all, let me like my video for putting y'all up on game.
Slogans. So here we go. Slogan number 1. Do what? So we start by today. Good morning, Sammy bitch. Part 8 for you, Missy Mother. You understand me? So yeah, he caught his little attitude, and I didn't care because do what? For you to even think that you thought that you was finna raw dog some shit, like that's not going on here. Like, what do you expect? Like, what did you think? Like, what? Who taught you that? You understand me? With the way the disease rate is in Houston, baby, bye. I don't care. Now, if you told me, you gonna leave go to the corner store and some plastic and come pick, that's fine.
H-Town.
I mean, you want it, I want it, but I'm scared.
And y'all wonder why it spread all
Then
around.
too, you being that comfortable, baby, I don't know what you had going on. So boom. Like I said, he was caught up in that attitude, so I was like, fuck it. So I dipped. And so did he. The fuck? Who cares? So I'm on my way back home, and while I'm on my way back home, the YNs ended up calling my phone asking me, could I take them to McDonald's because they was hungry. They hadn't got lifted, got zooted and booted, the normal. And shit, he messaged me and told me, like, basically that, make sure I keep shit P. If not, he was going to unallow me. And y'all, this ain't a situation to play with. That's why right now today I don't play with the hills, baby. I don't fuck with it. And little did he know I don't play like that anyway, because baby, you're not gonna amazing grace me. And baby, I ain't ready to leave here. Who? Life too good for me. And if you thought I was gonna live for eternity for a 5-minute blast in the motherfucking way, you're stupid. And y'all stop rushing me with these motherfucking parts. Because one thing about it, baby, life's still lifing. But yeah, so anyway. So I get ready to text him back, and I noticed that he texting or whatever, but shit, he been texting for a little minute, so I'm expecting a little paragraph. Baby, when the message came through, like I said, I'm expecting a little paragraph. All it said was, you heard what I said. Just keep it P. And I'm like, right, keep it P for plastic. Fuck you talking about? Yeah, we can keep it P, just put some plastic on it. Baby, put a raincoat on, because I don't believe in weather storms, baby. I stay in my house and lock my D.O. But I ain't gonna lie, I was a little disturbed or whatever, because truth to you, I really wanted it. I needed it in my life at that point in time. But one thing I ain't gonna do is die about it. Gee whiz. So I'm like, boom. We end up messaging back and forth. I'm at home. I done already took the YNs to McDonald's, go get them something to eat. But like I said, we messaging back and forth, talking about, we gonna meet and, do our thing when the time presents or whatever. Y'all, all of a motherfucking sudden, I get a message that throws my whole life apart, ain't it? And I just couldn't understand it. The message was along the paragraph, but it wasn't from him at all. The whole style of texting changed. Everything about it changed. Y'all, it was his gal. The fuck? Good morning, my Do-What fans. So I do want to start out by saying that I do have some sad but great news for y'all. So I will not be able to upload my DL stories on Instagram anymore for 2 reasons. Somebody was a natural born hater and kept reporting my DL stories on Instagram, so they don't want to monetize them. That's the first. Secondly, I'm getting too many complaints about the videos being so short. Now on TikTok, I can record up to 10 minutes, so it could be, more durable for y'all, for my supporters. I like to satisfy my supporters, so yeah, I won't be able to record them and put them on Instagram anymore because it would only give you 3 minutes of the 10-minute story that is naturally on TikTok. So, with that being said, I would need for all my upcoming content for y'all to do me a huge favor as my fans. And that will be, if you're not already following me on TikTok, make sure you go follow me on TikTok. It would be, you can look me up 2 ways on TikTok. That's Mikey Moore. That's MikeYMOORE 991. And follow me on TikTok so that y'all can get 10-minute stories versus 3-minute stories, which would actually be better for y'all. Secondly, I would need y'all to go subscribe to my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is I'm Him, Don't Play, the number 88. So that's I'm Him, Don't Play 88. Please go and subscribe. I will be uploading my 10-minute content because it's long enough and YouTube approves it for me to get monetized and for me to build my fan base. I do have quite a few subscribers on YouTube, but I need y'all to go ahead and subscribe to that YouTube. There's a lot of funny skits. There's a lot of funny content that is coming y'all way. When I tell you, y'all are going to be gagged, that is what I mean. So yeah, make sure you go follow me on TikTok. That's Mikey Moore 991, and go subscribe to my YouTube channel. And oh y'all, I'm stuttering. It's early. So like I said, subscribe to my YouTube channel. So here we go. First off, let me say this to all of y'all, my new followers, my followers that's been following me, you know, all my people that's been supporting and, you know, being there for me. I need y'all to take a minute right now and do me one favor. I've been giving y'all what y'all want, so y'all got to give me what I want. I need every last one of y'all to share, to comment, and to like this video. Share, comment, and to like this video. So here we are, part number 9. Do way. So y'all, like I said, the bitch had to message me, but the thing was, like, when I called him about the whole message, my thing was like, bro, because what the fuck do you got going on? So he hit me with, him and her had got into it once before, and she was trying to stab him and whoop through wop wop, and because she wanted to go through his phone. So she ended up taking his phone and slamming his phone because he couldn't get in it. So boom, they got back on good terms or whatever the case may be. And he ended up logging into his Instagram on her device. Now, mind y'all, this shit really looks kind of weird to me because, you know, from my side of the story, like, why the fuck are you sitting by your baby mama and she's watching us text and she grabs the phone and messages me? Because that's what the fuck it looked like. But y'all, that wasn't what it was at all. Dummy had then left his Instagram logged in on her phone. The fuck you got going on, dummy? Fool. So me, I'm going to keep it P because I know you DL, so I'm not even going to respond. But I can't make this shit up like I'm not disturbed and perturbed over here. So I started going through his followers trying to match up who the girl was and who threw wop wop. Because mind y'all, she hiding behind his profile, so I don't know what she looked like. I don't know who she is. I don't know nothing. So what I started doing was going through his photos, looking at, you know, a frequently tagged bitch. Because I need to know what's going on. What's the gag? And lo and behold, he had maternity pictures up there with her, and she was tagged in it. So I went to her page just to go kind of get a little, you know, little peep on who we dealing with and what we dealing with. Y'all, when I tell y'all this girl was built like the back of a bleach bottle. I mean, built like a cup holder. I mean, looked like all she needed all day long was a care provider to change her diaper. I'm not finna be arguing and getting into it with no bitch got no booty built like a yield sign. So boom, I goes over to my spam page and I goes and follow her. Sure did. Cause y'all got some petty shit going on, so boom, here we go, let's get petty. So I didn't want to make shit so obvious, so I just followed her this day and liked one of her pictures. So about every other day, I was going to go like more and more pictures and more pictures, and her fool ass followed the page back. Let me tap into your world. Because I really be trying to understand why these females be so disturbed and perturbed. You're only a baby mama, y'all not in a relationship. Maybe once she followed me back, now I can tap into her story. Now I can see what's going on in their world. The nigga was lying. He in a full-blown relationship. They was just downtown riding scooters and, downtown eating at the Spinner Top and, living a little old happily ever after. So me, y'all, I'm tuned in because do what? So we dealing with a liar. First off, his birthday is the beginning of August, so you a big old Leo. They try to say us Libras are lying Libras, baby. You Leos are lying, conniving, manipulative motherfuckers. That's what y'all are. Now, Leos, don't get in my comments and start trying to come for me, because I said what I said. Period. Big dot. But anyway, moving right along. So one day out the blue, she ended up DMing me and was like, you been following me for like 2-3 weeks now. Who are you? Do I know you? So I messaged her back like I'm a real nigga. Like, nah, I don't know you, but a nigga been watching you, you know what I'm saying? And nigga been trying to get at that, you know what I'm saying? But I see you kind of got a situationship going on. She messaged back and said, child, that's just my baby daddy. What's up with you, though? So y'all here got me being petty. She done fit into my little game. Come on in the room, baby. Come on in the room. So yeah, time to chew. So boom, we texting all day long. So I'm like, okay, this nigga want to play with me. You know what I'm saying? With his little situation, lying and all this bullshit and captain shit he doing. So I'm going to play with him. You don't know what you're dealing with, love. I'll see you at the next trail ride, though. Do what? So boom, like I said, we was texting for a little minute. A day turned into 3 days. 3 days turned into 5 days, and so forth and so on. Sorry. I play the game like it's given to me, sugar. I don't know about any one of you other females, but if you gonna play and be played, let me tell y'all something. Stop letting these no good, sorry ass dick slanging, cock slanging, pistol shooters play on y'all top like that. Like what? If they gonna play, play. The fuck? You sitting around being loyal for what? For what? To look like the fool in the end. To say my heart has been broken. To say that's my baby daddy. We are a family. Girl, all that. Yeah, you talking about. At the end of the day, if a nigga willing to risk 2 and 3 and 5 years over a 5-minute nut, because you don't last long any fucking way, then it ain't worth having, baby. Let loose and let go, baby. And guess what? Jump on over to the boat where everybody having fun. That's just how I see it. Safe fun, that is. Because one thing about it, I'm a chew and I'm a fuck. I am. I don't give a fuck. Who feel how they feel about me? I know I'm chewing like a G-Raf, but it's okay. But a nigga never had one up on me. On my side. And I know I look like Forrest Whitaker, but that's cute. Back to the story. So boom, meantime, I'm still texting him, right? From my real page. We still got our little whoop-the-whoop got going on or whatever. But I did tell him he needs to log out of his Instagram on her page and whoop-the-whoop, so he did or whatever. So she no longer had the access or whatever. So now I got the sidebar relationship going on now, situationship with his baby mama. But I'm still fucking with him. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'll be dumb sometimes, but I ain't gonna be a dumb motherfucker. But him, dummy. So one day he said he was gonna go have a little daddy-son date with his son or whatever. They were gonna go to Jump Where. They were gonna do all this here and ask me, did I wanna come? Sure, I wanna come. And while I was on my motherfucking way, guess what I was doing? Texting her. Sure was, sure is, and sure will forever, bitch. Who? Because, bitch, I'm gonna tell you something. I can play a bunch of motherfucking things, bitch, but one thing I ain't gonna play is play dead. Play with your mama. Because I never gave a fuck. You hear what I say? For good, a bitch. So, boom, I end up at the little Jump World thing. We end up, we talking or whatever. But I ain't gonna lie, we talking about the situation because I'm like, nigga, what you got going on? You know what I'm saying? And the little Jump World that we went to, it was far as fuck. It was way the fucking Sugarland. But I had to put 2 and 2 together. We went this far, so, the chances of us running into somebody that we know ain't gonna be high. You know what I mean? So, I understand. Fuck it, we out. Baby, where my stepson at? Thing I ain't gonna do is let a nigga play stepson to mine. But I'll be the stepdad of the year, honey. Say hey, handsome.
Hey, TikTok.
Yeah, you so messy. We're kidding because I don't play like that. But anyway, back to the story. So yeah, he was telling me basically that, you know, this shit couldn't get out under no circumstances because he would unalive me. And, you know, he'll unalive me to keep himself from being unalive because he was a known, like, real big time game banger and niggas wasn't going to accept it. Okay. And that's cool. That's cool by me. But one thing you ain't going to do, though, you ain't going to park me. I'm going to damn. You ain't going to park me too for. Before I feel like you're going to park me, baby, I'm going to run. So, boom. Meanwhile, this whole time we talking or whatever, I'm still texting baby mama. Sure is. Hey, Destiny. What's the Destiny? When we meet up. That's a little tea drop right there. Southside Destiny. But anyway, the next trail ride was coming up. So, boom. I got to go get fresh. I got to go get cute because the people are expecting to see me. You know what I'm saying? So, and mind you, as of right now, Real Deal coming up. So I'm gonna be there, and of course he gonna be there. You know, he got a name to hold, he got a reputation to hold, and all that, whatever. But guess what? As long as y'all say nothing to me, I won't say nothing to him. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But this baby mama, I'm on her motherfucking roll. Don't give a fuck, never gave a fuck. Now remember how this story first started. It was started by saying this baby mama got me fucked up and she gonna stop harassing me. So keep that in mind. Cause shit got real bad. I'm just letting you know. So stay tuned for part 9, y'all. That's 10 minutes of a goddamn story time. The first time, guess what? It will be posted on my YouTube also. But and let me say this to the motherfucker that kept hounding me in my DMs about sucking my dick. First, I bitch, you mad because I treated you like a hoe. You came to this motherfucker acting like you was a pro at sucking that motherfucking weed. Just stop out of bless y'all. Hey man, there's Stronghold songs. Hello? Hello?
Man, I don't even know if bro finished his story, but it's given he didn't finish his story. Man, so we missed out on part 7. Let me see here. Damn, bro. It was slumped over. We missed out on part 7. And then he just crashed out on part 9, was it? What does this do? Damn. What are you laying down for? You drunk? Anyway. Man, y'all gotta check out Mikey Moore on TikTok. Bro was tripping. I think part 9 was the best because he actually did a 10-minute video. But we could have dealt with the 3-minute videos. I didn't care, but that story, I mean, it's not my cup of tea. But I mean, other than him saying "so boom" 50 million times, excellent storyteller. See, most times we watch these stories and we want to be intrigued by the person. We be like, "Oh, this person's so dry. This person's so," you know. Listen, I'm here for the story time. I just want a good storyteller. I don't care what your sexual preference is. It's good to hear that this man is thinking about other people when he's saying, I want to strap up, because he's not just protecting himself, he's protecting others too. Not saying that he has something, but these things could potentially be passed on. So when you have one person that's protecting themselves, you have to be like, okay, just give them their props for being a responsible person. And we've seen so many videos. Like I think the video tomorrow is a recap of what happened with the guy that went live with. So I did a live last week, and this is why I can't go live on Facebook right now. Is because of the things this dude said and did. He went to the dude's job. He was cussing him out. He was calling him all type of derogatory names because the guy who was I don't know if he was DL, maybe he was DL, but he gave him AIDS, HIV. He didn't give him AIDS. He gave him HIV, and so you know, regardless of what his sexual preference is, the person who's telling the story, he's probably the one of the most responsible people that we've known because he's thinking like, hey, you know, why we not taking off no rubber, we're not doing none of that, and it be these guys who are messing with these. I don't even know who they messing with, because they could be messing with anybody. But whoever they messing with, whether it be male or female, they're not using protection. And that's the problem that we have today, is that nobody is using protection. So boom, if you go get you some protection, you use it, man, trust me, man. I was talking about this the other day. $12. I think I paid $12 or $24. I paid a lot. I was like, man, that saved me from millions of dollars in child support. Why would I get a woman pregnant and I could just wrap it up? Why would I don't have to feel the moistness. I don't have to feel the comfort. I don't have to feel the tightness. I mean, it do feel good, but you gotta know and you gotta love that person. You can't just be dipping your stick in any oil, okay? You pull your stick out of some bad oil, you might not even be able to use it no more. Okay, you be like, oh, this dipstick bad. But instead of discarding the dipstick, what y'all do? Y'all go put that dipstick in other engines. Okay? Let's see if this dipstick work in this engine and this engine. Yeah, pretty soon you didn't took that bad oil from one car to the next car to the next car to the next car. Now all these cars got bad oil in them. Man. So, I mean, I I'm a little confused if I want to call it a great story, but I do want to say this storytelling was great. Shout out to him, man. Yeah, y'all go follow him on Instagram, TikTok. I haven't even looked at his Instagram. His YouTube. I mean, Instagram was, TikTok was funny enough. You know what I'm saying? I respect him, and he's living his truth, and he's funny. He's one of them natural funny people that just is naturally funny. He's a natural funny person. But shout out to him, man. Shout out to the mods in the chat. Shout out to my everyday people. Thank y'all for watching and tuning in. We got a lot of new lit content for y'all. And early morning, y'all be ready. Got a good one for you. I might drop the HIV one. I'm gonna drop that one. Just so y'all know what I'm talking about. We're talking about it in the live tonight. Everyday people, like, comment, and subscribe.